Machias and friends have made it to Baldur's Gate. We've done some investigating. We've opened up some new avenues. If I can, I wanna try and try and get Minsk. That's possible. I've got some stuff inside of the of Sharess's Caress. I don't really want to free Orpheus. Don't want to do that. And the free Orpheus would be to help Kithrak Voss, so I don't want to do that. Let's go talk. Let's go see about Raphael, though.
These four walls are our world. Sorry, I've just felt so distracted recently.
Such a scant few customers today. This might end up being the first.
You can stare as much as you like.
That blacksmith was.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
Oh, these are the two drow. Mamselle Amira said that you could provide me a gift for helping her.
Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Why are you interested in my partner?
Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
I'd like to hire your services, milady.
Ah, you're lucky, sister.
Should I be jealous? At least you have good taste.
I'll be a little treat for you then.
I'll eat you right up.
This way. We have a room upstairs over yonder side.
Morning segs is great segs.
Nice. I put it away especially for you.
Give it a good rumple.
My brains.
Den of decadent delights.
So loud.
Even if you had it, walk
It's actually a really nice room, though. Very nature-like.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my lands. You paid for sex.
Oh. Okay, then. Marching band through my lands. I love how she said that. That's funny as hell.
If you had any bargaining chips, they will rather floated off into the astral.
You came. I'm so
I will be.
pleased. You can never
know what I'm
tell who's
saying?
going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next?
What's on offer?
An experience no one else here will give you. A chance to be embraced in the dark. But what that means is up to you. And of course, there's no charge. Anything for someone who helped find Fionn. So, what can I do for you? A tender touch? Some sensory stimulation?
Don't you want something rougher?
Just because I'm a drow, you think I've got a whip between my legs and a stiletto wedged between my breasts? As I'm relatively new to this business, unlike my brother, I'm not comfortable letting my clients go too far.
Let's have a sweet moment together.
Then, let's begin.
In the darkness, you can feel hands moving over your body, touching, squeezing, caressing.
Your body is such a treat. I'm so glad you chose to share it with me. So glad we have this time together.
Her hands slip under your clothes, running down your chest, your stomach, between your legs.
Try to match her passions.
You drag your tongue in a winding line from beneath her earlobe down along her collarbone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh
You
my
hold her
god,
so
dude.
tightly, enveloping her in your arms. Her heart starts to flutter faster, like that of a small animal. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long enough. By the end, you felt like you were floating in the dark, utterly at peace.
Hell yeah. I can check that off my bucket list. I did it with a drow.
That was wonderful. Perhaps you'll enjoy a drink in the bar before you brave the streets again.
Is there anything else I should know of this place? Dude, my guy looked good.
Even in the best of times, it's an oasis of pleasure and calm. In the city's chaos, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the final flicker of a beautiful flame before darkness falls.
I see.
If you had any bargaining chips, they will rather floated off into the astral plane. You're out of luck.
I will pay any toll. Serve any win. Name price.
I much prefer a cat.
Like, it says I'm still wearing my stuff, but I can't see. Oh. Weird.
You underestimate the Forgotten Prince's closest sword, Devil. You must hear me, Devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Off and out,
I'm
off and away.
glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Uh-huh. What did he just do?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I feel empty. What did you do?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Okay, then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Orpheus? No. Yes.
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Orpheus's guards tried to kill me. He's dangerous.
To Illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
The Emperor is the only reason I'm still alive.
No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The issue with that is he will fight me because I have a tadpole in my brain. So, hear me out, Raphael. Here's the fix. Remove the tadpole from my brain. I know you can. You a devil, son. I know you can. Do it, and then I'll free Orpheus. He will not see me as an enemy. And then I'll fight with him against Elder Brain. Yeah? It's worth taking the risk. How do I free Orpheus?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Sounds too good to be true.
Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem.
Very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
What are you hoping to get out of all of this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get a hold of the crown.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Carsus couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
Okay. You don't fail, how come you didn't get a hold of the crown way back when?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged.
but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Oh. I'd much rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
What if the second game is based off of like this storyline and it's like what they make canon is you give Raphael the crown and then Baldur's Gate 4 is basically like Baldur's Gate versus the Nine Hells. That would be pretty awesome. Ah! I don't know what to do here. I don't know if there's an option to pick that will guarantee the openness of this quest and not tie me into something I don't want to do at the end. Then I have to free Orpheus. I'm probably going to have to... No deal, Raphael, I'm leaving.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
The issue is there's too many variables that aren't... There's too many variables that are making it hard for me to take his deal, because like I can free Orpheus, but then I can't guarantee he's gonna work with me, and that's because he's gonna want to fight me, says the Emperor, because I have a tadpole in my brain, which means I gotta convince him, which is gonna be probably super hard to do. So like the DC, the check is probably like gonna be 30 or something.
We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
All right.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
Why'd you say it like that? He offered me a deal.
How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal?
He offered me the means to free Orpheus in exchange for the crown on top of the brain.
Tell me, you turned him down.
I turned him down.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
You will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength.